Somalia. A dawn of a new day is beckoning. Located in the Horn of Africa, Somalia has faced more than 2 decades of civil unrest, clan wars and breakdown of a well-established social fabric that brought together people of a nation. Over a period spanning 2 decades, the civil war in Somalia and the subsequent collapse of the central government and its institutions left Somalia one of the poorest countries in the world and a people deeply divided and lacking basic services such as water, healthcare and education. These collapsed totally. And help came. In recent years, as stability and security gradually improved in Somalia, the central government and local communities have taken impressive steps of rebuilding education structures that were destroyed by the war. In this, they are not alone. They have partners who they are working closely with. One such partner is the Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA Somalia, working closely through funding from the European Union to expand and improve education opportunities in Somalia. ADRA Somalia is a humanitarian agency committed to building and enhancing the capacity of vulnerable communities in war-torn Somalia. Its projects are designed to attain sustainable positive change in the lives of the people of Somalia through development and relief initiatives. 11 Janayo Primary School in Mogadishu. The class sessions are on. This school has been fully built from the ground up through financial support from the European Union. Utilizing innovative designs, the school comprises 9 classrooms, 1 ICT center, head teacher and teacher staff room and ablution block. The school also has a clean source of energy from solar PV. All the classrooms, corridors and external wall are fully lit by this PV system. 11 Janayo Primary School has been constructed under the Elmidoon. Elmidoon in Somali language means seeking knowledge. This expanded action project is funded by the European Union. It aims at leveraging on the larger Elmidoon project by setting up 2 new schools, 11 Janayo Primary School in Mogadishu and Al-Bashir Primary School in Baidoa District, Bay Region, from scratch to completion to foster the momentum of a reforming education sector in the federal government of Somalia. Elmidoon project was born out of a request to the European Union (EU) by Somali lawmakers to expand schools under the then newly formed federal government of Somalia. After approval of the project for funding by the EU, ADRA embarked on mobilizing the local communities in the 2 project sites pre-identified by the project. One site was in Mogadishu, the other in Baidoa district. The Elmidoon Expanded Action Program aims to consolidate and improve existing education opportunities and provide additional quality primary education opportunities in 2 districts of south-central Somalia, Mogadishu and Baidoa, by building 2 brand new schools in line with the Somalia Special Support Program SSSP, which highlights education and governance as 2 important sectors. The program is in line with the policy of the Somali federal government, whose one key priority is to revive and promote education at all levels and to give every child and citizen equal access to free public education as well as affordable private education. Elmidoon 2 is leveraging on Elmidoon 1's project strategy, which entails the provision of sustainable inputs and technical support that build the capacity of the Ministry of Education and learning institutions to deliver quality and effective education while facilitating a public and private partnership on education provision to promote a wider participation and ownership within the society towards education services, addressing the population needs. Some of the key activities that have been implemented by the action are establishment of standards for building schools, teacher training, provision of teaching and learning materials in the 2 schools, and capacity building of education officials to enforce improved standards of education management in the target regions and in Somalia as a whole. Similar to Elmidoon 1, the program aims to provide expanded and improved opportunities for children attending the two supported schools to acquire relevant formal education delivered in a way that meets learners' needs, allows progression and positive outcomes of education services measured by learners' performance against examinations administered for the same level of learners in neighboring countries and other regions of Somalia. The construction of the schools presents a different but innovative way of building schools by utilizing unique, cost-effective designs which make the learning space conducive for wholesome development of learners. 11 Janayo Primary School was formally handed over by the European Union to the Ministry of Education in the Somalia federal government on 1st December 2014. The high-profile ceremony was attended by Michel Savon Durso, the EU Special Envoy to Somalia, flanked by a number of staff from the EU delegation. The Ministry of Education was represented by the Honorable Mohammed Ahmed Gurase, Minister of Education, as well as the Director General of the Ministry, District Commissioner and staff from the Mayorship Office of Mogadishu. Also in attendance were different media houses, as well as parents and community members from Abdiaziz district. The dignitaries were taken on a tour of the school, and here they freely mingled with the joyful students while classes were in session. Dignitaries were also introduced to the teaching staff, the ICT center, the solar system, and the teacher's office.
For me personally and the European Union as a whole, it is a special day. It is a day which shows how the cooperation between all of us has made the re-establishment of the school possible. But the re-establishment of the school goes beyond the school itself. It heralds the reinstatement of public education in Somalia after many years of disillusionment. I'm very pleased to be here today together with my team in a moment of change in Somalia, and I've come to the conclusion that there's no better form of preparation for change than education. I also think that there's no better investment than investing on the individuals, the parents, and the nation to ensure that education is of the highest possible quality.
On his part, the Minister of Education indicated that his ministry was thankful to the EU and ADRA for building the model school and promised that the Ministry of Education will see to it that the school continues being well run and vibrant, and proposed that similar model schools be constructed in other regions of Somalia.
markay hore aniga waxba ma baran jirin waxa jooga guriyay waxaan dugsi quraan baad ka jiray markay iskuulka kooyita markay janaa primary school la furay oo lacag alaanta waa imaaday waxa ii soo degashay inaan dhigto iskuulkan
magacaygu waa Maxamed Shacaab Maxamed oo dhigta iskuulka 11 janaa school primary school maanta halkaan waxaan aad iyo aad u hambalyeynaa waxbarashadii ayna siisay dawladda lacag la'aanta ah hebel aniga waxaan ahaa cunug dhigta dugsi quraan kariimka haddana waxaan dhigtaa iskuul 11 janaa school primary school hebel ma haysan waxbarasho iyo iskuul ma haysan haddana waxaan helay iskuulkan lacag la'aanta ah ee 11 janaa primary school waxaan halkan u hambalyeynaa waalidiintii nagu soo dadaashay iyo macallimiinteena iyo hay'adda oo waxna siisay.
Based on lessons learned from previous projects and forging strong synergies and collaboration with other ongoing interventions within Mogadishu and Baidoa, Elmidoon Expanded Action has strived to ensure that no one is left out due to lack of education opportunities.
deegaanka aan joogno oo degmada Abdiaziz aad iyo aad ayaa looga xiyaaqay iskuulkan waana iskuulka labaad oo kaliya oo macnaha degmada ku yaalo hal iskuul aan nooga horeeyo ku yeelay asaga ku laba noqday kulay markii laga furay asaga oo la kiciyay degmada aad ay ugu xiyaaqeen aad ayna uga heleen ardada weliba tayadooda iyo waxbarashadooda iyo qaabkooda iyo nidaamka waxbarasho aad ayaa looga dhacay ardada tiradoodana aad ayay kortay u badan tahay wayna sii kordhaysaa maalin walba diiwaangelin ardayda cusub ayaan wadnaa waxaan uga mahad celinaynaa barnaamijkaas inuu qabsoomo ama inuu dhaco waxaan uga mahad celinaynaa hay-adda ADRA oo fulinaysa barnaamijkaas marka intaas ayaan kusoo koobaa anigoo mar labaad iyo mar saddexaad ba uga mahad celinayo maxaa la yidhahdaa hay-adda ADRA iyo inta ayagana maaragtay ay la kaashadaan.
The program components have been targeted to develop a sustainable and cohesive education system, offering relevant services to the majority of the pertinent age groups, with a particular focus on those who have been for long excluded from accessing education, among them internally displaced persons, minority groups, girls, women, the youth and children in challenging circumstances.
قليل لك برتمان